From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Miami Dolphins. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway from Miami. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. This one caught by Isabella. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play on the catch and run covering 34 yards.
And a first down, Chiefs.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. The offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did it.
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Mostert, the ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Mostert. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 3.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
That's good.
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive, this opening drive, was on them. And, boy, that was important to pick up that first down there and keep this one going.
On first down, Garoppolo. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A very solid gain of 27. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. Now Garoppolo. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. So, wow, he scrambles right, throws across his body all the way back to the left, but it worked out.
Wouldn't you just love to hear the thought process of the offensive coordinator as that play unfolded? And I think a lot of it was, no. Nice to him, man. Nice to him.
I'd also like to hear the quarterback what's going on in his head as that ball leaves his hand.
Oh, please let it get there, because otherwise I'm in big trouble.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Chiefs take over first and 10. At their own.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a first and 10. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3. Oh, it floated on him, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Chiefs, 38-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Garoppolo. And now Garoppolo lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Kansas City.
The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brought down by Patrick Peterson. A gain of 2. Brings up second and
now back to throw.
47.
He's going to launch this thing way down. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
31 yards. First down, Kansas City.
7-7, our score after 1.
With the score tied 7-7.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. That's out to the left flat and complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
It's second and 8.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
And it's third down.
They'll look to throw here. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. He'll drop to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they got across the 50 last time but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about it. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. This is taken at the 15. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run with Barkley. And some room to work. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
He's across.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Barkley. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Reed on the tackle. Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. Oh, nice move. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Dolphins drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant, but it's going to be 2nd down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Let's make these babies cry.
A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Let's see what you got.
On play action, now Garoppolo. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 33. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 32-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to.
It got his man complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there, and that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive. Now Mostert. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's taken down inside the 30. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Garoppolo on first down. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
At the 15-yard line.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo. Buying time to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Garoppolo sacked.
Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. On third and long, it's Garoppolo. And he's going to go down again.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack.
Makes the score.
Now, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. Skirts by him at the 35. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Gain of 14. First down, Chiefs.
Now it's Barkley. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made by
Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
Brings up second and 10 at the 39-yard line. On second down now, Barkley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He was taken down.
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman, and he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 29 yards. First down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
Shy of the goal line.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and power it home here with a fullback Johnson. Yeah, boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
It's interesting where we are in the game now. The analytics folks, they might tell you to kick the field goal and make it a two-score game. But you have to wonder if emotionally they're thinking, let's go for the touchdown and try and slam the door.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Now Garoppolo will lead his guys up to go for the 2-point try. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Dolphins 21, Chiefs 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Barkley. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
And the first down, Chiefs.
And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carried by number 30.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, he's got Tyrell Williams. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 29-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. They go play action here on 1st down. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
To put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
11.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
He's going to air it out for Dorsett. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 34 yards there.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Philip Dorsett, 46 yards. And thanks to the interception, the Dolphins offense cashes in with 6. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
makes the score Dolphins 28, Chiefs 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll go to Barkley again. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. They'll set up to throw, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
19 yards.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. This one caught by Isabella. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
Third down.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And now here is another interception. Picked off by a South Florida native, Patrick Peterson. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
He sets to fire deep. That's caught at the 25. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
26-yard line.
Here we go. Like 80.
Well, Garoppolo's going to throw it. And now Garoppolo lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the fourth quarter and now can really take some time off the clock. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Grant. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you. So for the Dolphins, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll get another home date next week as the Patriots will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they obviously fall.